righty. We got the boys over here. Team Cheese Nips versus Team Necros. We got a Cerberus versus a Hercules. That'll be an interesting match to actually watch. I want to see how that plays out in the long run. Thanatos versus Pele. Okay, these are hype picks. Merlin versus Morgan Le Fay. Horus versus Ares. And then Manticore versus Ishtar. There are some good... What are the bands? I don't know how to trigger the bands. I don't know the keybind to show bands. Oh, wait. Is it down here? It's here. There's the bands. So the bands were Afro, Nem, Hell, Rama, and Guan. So 3 healers, pretty smart, versus Achilles, Bacchus, Mercury, Alquang, and Heba. Somehow they managed to ban 10 gods. I think it's the first time I've seen that happen in this, like, the last 2 years. That's kind of sick. Manticore is going ability builds, and Ishtar is going Diamond Arrow, or Gilded Arrow into... Actually, I'll probably go Ornate Arrow out of that. See what starts we're cooking up here, boys. Okay, the red is doing the new normal start, which is pull backs to red, speed to red, clear all 3. And it looks like these guys are doing not that start. Okay. These guys are doing this speed to speed. Okay, I actually like this. Hell yeah. So their junglers doing speed to speed, while solo mid are clearing blue, red, and backs. Which should give them both level 2. And I believe this gives the Thanatos level 2. I think he needs a wave to hit 3, though. All right, Cheese Nips looking for the gank. Love to see it. Love to see it. I don't think anything's gonna come out of this. Ares is pretty far up, but he's close to his tower. See if he hits the scythe. The scythe comes out. First blood coming out for the Manticore. If anyone gets the first blood on that team, honestly, for the late game, I'm kind of glad it's Manticore, but Thanatos would have been a scarier matchup. Look at this Morgan Le Fay poking. The Merlin's returning poke. Pele looking for maybe a blink combo here. Not on time. He would have had to be in there a little bit earlier. He's level 3. Thanatos is level 2. They might run into each other. I feel like he knows that Thanatos is around. For him to wait this long for backs, he spotted him. Yep, he spotted him. Horus rotating over as well. Good team play from blue. This is actually a crazy rotation if they go for the fight. They're going for mids instead. Smart play since Merlin's still walking back from the base. Pele getting rights. Morgan Le Fay also going for rights here. Horus maybe contesting at the shield buff. Manticore is still clearing, so I'm not sold on this. Thanatos is here. Level 2 still. Thanatos level 2. Pele's over here pushing level 4. Scythe does not come out. Oh, connects onto the Ares. Ares taking a lot of damage. Shows the Thanatos. Ares might fall again. 2 deaths for Ares in 2 minutes. That is not a good god to have early deaths on. Not at all. He's going to lose a lot of his pressure here. This duo side just being camped. Pele not really getting in on the action yet. Looks like he actually just split the wave on the solo lane. What division is this? Can we hire the high? It's silver, not silver, sorry, it's gold plat, I believe. I think this is gold plat, right? Yeah, I think this is gold plat. Unless I'm trolling. This Merlin is getting absolutely poked out. Goodness gracious. The Ishtar died. Ishtar dead. Ishtar, you don't need mana pots. There you go, buddy. You do not need mana pots. I don't even think you need 2 wards right now. This duo lane is rough. This duo lane is in a very, very bad position. They are down a lot of XP, and it's all primarily onto this Manticore. The Fed Manticore, man, this guy's going ability Manticore too, so he's going to be one-shotting very early. Pele didn't... Oh, Pele did invade the blue. Smart invade from Pele. Getting some presence finally on the board. No kills, but any amount of gold taken at this point is going to be valuable. Stop whatever bleeding is going on. This Horus is right in Ares' face. Look at the damage coming out from Manticore. Oh, he full commits. Good shell. I don't even think the shell was necessary at all. That was an early full commit for Manticore because he doesn't have his Transcendence yet. So he's missing a lot of power because he hasn't backed. What's his golden end? He's got to be pushing 2k. Yeah. Just about has Transcendence. 2 level lead though on that Ishtar. Goodness gracious. The Horus has a ton of gold too. Player damage, Manticore, Herc, Horus is up there. Goodness gracious. Thanatos with free reign right now is a scary time. I think Horus is an amazing support. I love Horus support. Thanatos finally trying to get another gank off, get some poke into the mid lane, but does not matter. Merlin's gonna struggle to follow up on any tower dives when he's that far back in his own lane. Ishtar just living in this lane at no HP, grabs the shield, dashed out right away, just doesn't want to have any chance of taking more damage. Manticore should be in full lane control for a while. He's stacking that Transcendence. He doesn't have his ult up to get out of an Ares ult, but Ares is which means there's not a lot for him to worry about. Horus 4, Thanatos finally level 5. Pele level 6. So Thanatos is at least a full level down. One full level down. Blue team is up 900 gold and they're actually down XP, even though the jungler is up a level. That's wild. What is Merlin building? Merlin more than likely Chronos Pendant first item, which is kind of weird to go Chrono full max cooldown here, but it's also not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. Most mage items are good right now, and it's going to be more based on playing around how you build and not building a specific way by itself. Pele looking for more pressure over here into the solo lane. The serve is very low. He doesn't get the knockup. He does get the full commit ult. He's taking a ton of damage. He's gonna die to the tower. The trade probably not worth it. Blue buff was up for a free invade. That was Herc ult, Pele ult. Was that Pele blink? Pele blink as well, just to trade out his life. That's not what you want from a jungler at this stage in the game. 700 gold lead for blue. Still not much. You know, there's been a little bit of action, but not a lot of a lead built. Chronos Pendant with Sands isn't terrible. It's just not the norm. I mean, he's going to have a ton of cooldown early. So if he starts rotating and looking for fights and just keeps poking everyone down, he should be able to create a lot of map control. Red team with... All right, this is weird wards. Okay, so these two wards here from red, if you position them back farther to here, you actually catch the rotation early enough that you can react. These are going to catch it really late. We did just see a kill. Who got that kill? Pele died again. I think Thanatos picked up that kill, right? Thanatos grabs a kill. Pele dies again. Manticore 2 kills. Horus has a kill. Thanatos with a kill. Serb with a kill. Wait, he sold his tier 2 Chronos and he's going Doom Orb now. Oh my gosh, he just threw away a buttload of gold. Early game, just at that point, just buy the Chronos Pendant, man. You just threw away so much gold for no reason. Oh, that's pain. I don't like seeing that. Thanatos has fully caught back up to this Pele. I was surprised Pele had a lead. She hasn't been active at all. Doesn't do anything other than dive the tower for 1 assist kill. And she had a lead before that death. Merlin poking a little bit. Horus setting up some damage onto this Ares. Good knockup. Thanatos Scythe comes out. Pele's here. This Ares is being very aggressed on. There's the Pele ult. There's the Ares ult. Thanatos ult gonna come out. Horus is still okay. Not looking for the re-engage though. He does go back in a little bit late. That Scythe does a ton of damage. Manticore's here now. There's a dead Ares. The mid laner gets soloed on a dive. Necros kills Merlin under his own tower. Now that is a bully play. Goodness gracious. Okay, Thanatos out of position. He takes his whole health bar. Pele with the blink gets him killing the Thanatos. Serve with the blink ult. Pele might fall here. Gonna take a lot of damage. He should fall. There's the death. Necros beads comes out. Manticore might kill him with the ult. 1 health. Needs 1 auto. He does get the auto. I thought Horus stole it. Blue team coming out on top there. 8-3 on the board. 1,400 gold lead. Looks like they might be going right to a pyro or a gold. This gold is very risky. Oh, they're going for the kill. The bait. The gold bait. Looks like he knows. He's out. Ishtar does not get ganked. The rotation over here to the left really doesn't do anything. Meanwhile, Hercules is free farming the solo lane. Still hasn't taken his bastions though. He's gonna back. He's got... Oh, he changed his mind. I don't think he knows what he wants. Bastion, anything? Now he's running back away because of the TP in. Pele going right for this blue buff. Smart play from Pele. While her engagements and really ganks have been non-existent, the at least look, the attempt at some farm stealing is going on. Thanatos over here. This might turn into another fight. Hercules is very low. Pele's lurking. Thanatos up in the air. They don't even know if Thanatos is coming. Is he gonna make it in range? He does. He hits the scythe. The 3 comes out and hits both. Doesn't hit both of them. Pele gets the knockup. The turtle to Thanatos. Oh my gosh. Pele needs one more auto. She can't get it. She's not gonna catch. Serb with the ult for the peel. Thanatos 1v3 right now. Misses the scythe. He's gonna fall instantly. The massive rotation from red team. Oh no. And Ares ult to Serb 2. The push back from Morgan Le Fay. He's got one more leap coming up. Nope. Doesn't get it. He's dead. Late rotation from the Horus. Non-rotation from Merlin. And then ADCs are just kind of being ADCs over here. Not a lot going on. Okay. How much gold in hand does this Ishtar have? Okay. 1,700 gold. This Manticore has an entire item purchase right now, and the Ishtar is sitting on a tier 2 item. That is not going to be good. This whole laning phase, if they maintain a laning phase for any more than like the next 5 minutes, this dude's not going to be able to lane. He's not going to be able to play the game. Look, Manticore's just walking at him. He realizes the power spike he has. This Ishtar is in trouble. If Manticore has vision and knows he can be aggressive without throwing his lead, he's going to bully this Ishtar. Nothing he's going to be able to do about it. Thanatos going for what I'm assuming is brawlers. They do have a good amount of healing. Pele, Ishtar, Hercules, so I hope that's a brawlers. And look, Manticore just throwing him into his own tower. He should just turn. I think he has an idea that Pele might be coming. See if he aggresses again. Thanatos up in there. I don't like this Thanatos gank. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That's a super forced gank. At this stage, stop going for the old lane ganks like your Thor and start playing around getting vision and doing Gold Fury. Set up the gold, then fight off the Gold Fury bait. Manticore going in. Thanatos scared. Thanatos scared out of his mind. He just baited his Manticore. This Manticore is about to lose a massive lead. He almost solos 100 0 the Ishtar. The slow comes out. Pele's coming in. That slow completely stops Pele. There's the ult though from Ares. No kill. Look at Thanatos running again. This Thanatos is no part of this team fight. What am I watching? That should be a kill in the Ares. They might trade 1 for 1. Merlin being aggressed on back here by the Morgan Le Fay. Thanatos falls to Pele. Horus is now in trouble. Horus gets the heal out. Merlin doing a little bit of damage here though. No one on red dies. 2 from blue die. That was 1000% on the Thanatos for completely bailing on the Manticore. If Thanatos full commits there, they get 2 early kills and no one on their team dies. Instead, they lose 2. No one on red dies. Now they have map control. They're getting their lanes pushed in, getting more gold. The XP is now going to be in favor heavily of red team. 3,000 XP, 1,100 gold. This Morgan Le Fay is 3 levels up. MLF has a 3-level lead with a Doom Orb Spear build. Not only the lead, not even the XP lead. Remember, Merlin threw away 600 gold because he sold tier 2 Chronos Pendant to swap over to a Doom Orb. So this gold disparity is even bigger than we see because you're not going to know that gold's gone. That's crazy. Blue team's going to be put on the back foot really hard right now. Player damage, you got MLF at 7k, Pele at 6,500, Manticore at 6k, Thanatos at 5,600, Herc almost at 4k, and then, you know, just trickling on down. You got Ishtar down here at 2,400 damage. Ishtar cannot get in on the action in this lane. Manticore going in, trying to get some poke. You see the Rue combo come out. Goodness gracious, that ability damage is nuts. The Blood Forge giving as much power as it does and giving attack speed is crazy. 75. Oh! So yeah, anyone who wants to tell me that Chiron is a better ADC than Manticore, watch that back again and then never talk to me. Someone told me Chiron has more burst than Manticore. No. Manticore's 2 is on a very short cooldown. I can't see, of course. It's on like an 8-second cooldown, like with his items, and he only has Transcendence. Manticore is nuts, dude. Manticore is not matched very equally with most of the ADCs in this game. How's the game been? This is a good match. This is a really good match. I mean, it's dead even basically. 600 gold lead for red team still. Blue just got gold. The back and forth is crazy. You still see a big XP just disadvantage in that mid. There's the pull into Morgan Le Fay. This could be the lead. Oh no, the Merlin backed off. The Merlin and the Thanatos for blue team are very, very hesitant. They don't want to full commit. If Merlin full commits there and gets the kill, he gets his entire lead back. He gains the XP. He's almost definitely level 14 if he gets the last hit, and his gold just spikes. How much longer until Manticore's in the SPL? Is he not already in the SPL? I'm assuming you'll be in the SPL once the actual like SPL is started and it's not a SPL launch tournament. Serb over here, are they fighting? Him and Herc are kind of going back and forth. Serb pretty squishy, even though he's got a prophetic and a breastplate of regrowth. I'm not really sold on that Serb build. That's an interesting Serb build. He's about to get 4-man rotated on right now. He's going to be in trouble. He does have his ultimate. The ultimate to buy time. Horus ulting it. He's going to make it in time. Horus is here. The leap out. He doesn't stand under the tower. He leaps right into the Pele and ends up dying to him. Ares pulls Horus out. Not really doing too much there. Is red team really just going to walk away from this? Thanatos is on the other side of the map. Oh no. There's Manticore, boys. 100 to 0 to Ishtar. Ishtar just got 100 to 0. Oh, pain. Oh no, and he's not going double crit. He's going bladed boomerang into Xe instead of bladed boomerang into demon blade. So he's missing out on a lot of crit here. Necros gets a kill onto the Merlin. What is going on? Blue team is stomping duo lane. Red team is stomping mid lane. This solo lane's been semi back and forth. I don't know what's happening. Necros potentially looking for a rotation. He is level 16 matched with this level 16 Manticore. He's not going to catch him in time. That was a good back. Thanatos grabbing a little bit of farm on this side of the map. He's level 14 now. Pele is also level 14. They both have matching builds with the Jotuns and the anti-heal, but we're getting a Soul Eater late from Pele, and we're getting a Blood Forge late from Thanatos. A lot of power on the board. Manticore's ult is better than Freya's ult. Look at this damage, bro. Oh my gosh. Manticore is pumping. Absolutely pumping. I love to see the grouping from blue team. They're forcing red team to also group. I don't know how red responds to this in terms of a team fight. Maybe they wait for the dive. Red is still kind of farming. You see Pele bouncing around in the back, just looking for camps. Red is re-aggressed up the mid lane. Manticore going back to, I assume, farm his lane. He's gotten poked a good amount. He actually lost a lot of health. Red team's sitting on the tower line. Thanatos just now coming out of base. He does have his Blood Forge online. This Pele now is the full Soul Eater being stacked, and he's going into a Crusher. See the positioning. There's a really good ward coming out from Red and the Pele there. Red has good aggressive wards. There's the Ares blink to burn beads. He takes a little bit of damage from the tower. Manticore didn't ult early. He did not pre-ult there. Pele gonna look for the blink. He misses the knock-up. He ults into the Aegis. Thanatos now with the engagement. Hercules dashes out of the Thanatos stun. Thanatos just had to wait. Ishtar just dashed the air into the tower. Wait, what the heck? What just happened? Oh, it was Serb through the Ishtar. That's what it was. Oh my gosh. Pele ends up dying here out of all of that. What a weird back and forth. Great Aegis, to be honest, from Manticore or Manticore under the tower. It stopped all Pele damage. That Thanatos play was questionable though. Oh my gosh, that was weird. Blue team getting what should be a free gold, while red team is getting a free pyro. At least they're going to get a consolation objective out of this and not just taking the L. It was just Pele who fell. Blue team now still down, 100 gold. XP wise, we're looking at 2,000 XP difference. You can see the level disparity here. Jungle 1 level, mid 1 level, solo 1 level for red team. And then, a 2 level lead for Ares. So Ares, the red team has three people on that team that all have a level advantage. But then you look at the Manticore, he's level 17. He's got a 2-level lead over the Ishtar. The Ishtar 0, 3, and 0. Not necessarily building perfectly. And she's going to be struggling, I think. I don't see how she turns this around real easily.
What's up?
What up, Benward? My favorite hunter to play? Probably Ul. But Manticore is extremely fun. Manticore is one of the most fun gods I've played in a long time. What rank is this? This is gold platinum. No objective, no fire giant objective has even looked at yet. Maybe some vision coming out. Red has basic vision here out of the mid lane. Nothing around the major objective. Oh, I lied. There is a counter ward over here. Cheese Nips. Oh, I think he just placed it. Thanatos with the counter ward. Hercules aggressing a little bit. He is very, very tanky. You're looking at a hyper tanky Hercules. There's the 3. There's the scythe. Surball is missed. That's unfortunate. Your name is Mr. Disappointment, so I'm sure you just disappointed your Thanatos. That feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Blue buff respawning here. Mid regrouping. We're seeing Ishtar make a rotation out of that duo lane. Fire Giant is probably going to start getting looked at. It's a little early considering the game is dead even for anyone to actually pull it. So maybe we see the grouping into a team fight. Somebody get picked. Blue team's lacking a little bit of vision. They really are lacking a lot of vision. All right, what do we got? What's going on here? Checking items. Let's check player damage, actually. It's been a minute since we checked this. Morgan Le Fay still on top. Manticore right behind. And then a massive gap down here. Look at this gap. Holy crap. Ishtar is the lowest damage in the entire game right now. What on earth? Horus gets a knock him on the Ishtar. Ishtar beads for no reason. Herc misses the pull. Getting more aggression out of the level 12 Horus. Level 12. I guess Ares is level 13, but god damn, they're so small. Thanatos ults early. Nobody's in executable range. Lands on the Ishtar because of that beads being down. Pele counter engages on the Thanatos. Ishtar falls. Thanatos falls to the enemy team. 1 for 1 right now. Hercules trying to get out. He's not going to get away. Serb gets a kill to double on Hercules. MLF is now path behind him. Nice little knockout from Pele. Beads Aegis, or was that just Aegis coming out of Merlin? It was just Aegis coming out of Merlin. Ares is going to die. Ares falls. Blue team takes even more poke. Morgan Le Fay gets another combo. Pele's by himself here in the back. Gets 1 kill. Falls instantly. MLF is still alive. Honestly, he could win this 1v3. There's 1. He takes out the Horus. Manticore chasing him down. Look at how fast Manticore is. I don't know if blue team wants to fight this. Good vision. Oh my goodness. Cerberus has 1 health. Morgan Le Fay has, I guess, deterred them from really doing anything aggressive here. He's going to get this kill more than likely. The 3 coming out very, very soon. Should be up right about now. So he gets the beads. He gets the kill. But honestly, burning those beads has a lot of value. At the end of the fight like that, that's crazy that he would waste his beads. Necros had no... Oh, Thanatos up. He knows the beads are down. He sees them. He lands. Scythe comes out. 3 comes out. The autos. He gets a kill. That beads was not good. That was a very, very bad beads coming out from Necros. At that stage, if you're going to get ulted and he's going to live because of it, just let him live. There's no point to waste your beads. Good pickup from Cheese Nips. Really smart from that Serb to throw the ult out. Hyper questionable use of beads out of the Morgan Le Fay. Was that a shutdown too? So Thanatos is sitting on some gold if that's the case. Golden hand. Oh yeah, Thanatos sitting on 2,000 gold. He's gonna finish his Hydras, then probably go Heartseeker. Pele has finished the Crusher. He is going into Heartseeker now. Loving the builds for the most part. Interested to see if Ishtar goes Deathbringer here. It has to be Deathbringer, right? I really wish he had gone Demon Blade. Ishtar is having a rough match. Honestly, that dual lane on red team is having a really rough match. No Thoth on or tablet on MLF. Is this crazy? No. Thoth and tablet are not even... Nobody cares about those items anymore, my boy. Both those items got nerfed like 2 patches ago. And they started to fall off, and then this last patch, a bunch of items were buffed. Do More now has percent pen. Typhons has percent pen. Did they reduce the cost of the spears or something? Spears are really good now. A lot of items have changed for mages. That's why Smite Source is updated. You should use smitesource.com for your builds and not whatever you're using, because whatever you're using is wrong. The alt meta was bad anyway. Glad it's over. All right, now Thanatos is level 20. Look at the levels, bro. Somehow Morgan Le Fay is level 18. Manticore is level 20. Thanatos is level 20. Pele is level 20. Red team has just got to somehow get this Ishtar in the action without her taking damage. She needs a position back, wait for the fight to start, and kind of mosey on in, I think, and just start left clicking. Blue team does have a lot of healing. They have 4 gods that have some kind of healing either built into their items or into their kit, mostly into their kit. I don't want to see Thanatos engage with his ultimate. I want to see Thanatos get in on the action, throw a scythe out from range, do a little bit of poke, and then get a good ult off that executes. It just turns the pace of the fight towards blue. Oh no! Haley just got bursted so hard by Serb and Manticore. A lot of poke comes out from Morgan Le Fay. Look at that Divine Ruin proc just bouncing between the mage and the hunter. Pele's gonna live. He's gonna be okay. He did use his beads though. No one on blue team used an active, which is really, really good. Blue team posting up around this fire. No Merlin, no Thanatos. Thanatos is going for speed buff right now instead of being with the team on fire. That's crazy. SPL mage build is wrong. The SPL mages were all building Doom Orb that I saw. I didn't watch today, but yesterday they were all building Doom Orb. Pele in the same position. Super setup from Horus. Thanatos up in the air. Manticore does a lot of damage with his ultimate. Thanatos is not going to make it. He's going to get turned on here. Never mind. Hercules misses the combo. There's beats for Thanatos. He's going to pull by Ares. He's in trouble. He takes a tower shot. He takes the ult from Hercules. Herc misses another stun. That's his second whiff in a row. Red team now out of position with the blink on Serb. No follow-up from his team whatsoever. What is going on? Are you guys communicating at all? Now Horus is ulting. Pele staying here with 1 health. He dies of the Serb stun, but Necros picks up Thanatos. What is going on? Both junglers end up falling here. What is this? That's crazy. Baba Yaga is different though, because Baba Yaga is free stacking those items. You're saying he went prophetic cloak too, just because he's playing Baba Yaga? They're just going items to stack because it's Baba Yaga, and she does so much base damage. For ranked, you're never building prophetic cloak on Baba Yaga, ever. Ranked is not played like the SPL. Do not build those tank items on mages. You're gonna throw your games, and you're never gonna be able to carry. Red team getting free fire giant off of that fight. Blue team did get poked a lot, but they were winning towards the tail end of that fight. Now they're being forced out. Manticore can't get in. This Hercules is in trouble though. There's the fire giant. It looks like blue will probably just disengage. What's up, Yolts? Hello, hello. This does feel like these guys don't have comms. Or maybe they have comms, they're just not saying anything. Because the follow-ups And the combos are super lacking from both teams. There's also just a bunch of missed abilities. This Thanatos almost got caught by Pele. Half a second and he gets caught by Pele. That's risky. Still no finish. This blue team has not finished any items. This red team really has, or sorry, finished any builds. Red team hasn't finished builds either. Hercules hasn't even finished his starter yet. Oh, that was weird. What's the sub count right now? I'm not sure. I will tell you when this game is over. Right around 4K. Okay, huge engagement from Pele right onto the Merlin. Merlin takes so much damage there. Thanatos re-engages onto the Pele. Doesn't get a kill. Ishtar's in the back line? How did he end up back here? He dies the Manticore. Pele's running out. Hercules is disengaging. Necros is trying to get out on that Morgan Le Fay. What is happening? I think this Ares is just dead. He's surrounded by the whole team. Morgan Le Fay trying to peel. Served with a stun. Frontline is comboing. Thanatos afraid to play the game. He's finally going in. He's really hesitant to use anything. Gets pushed out instantly. We might see a dive onto this Morgan Le Fay. Thanatos is with him. Team not following up. Lack of communication. Missed stun. Serb did make it into that. Sick. Aegis comes out. That's a questionable Aegis. If he gets a kill, it'd be crazy. But that, you just wasted your active for no reason. Thanatos picks up the kill despite being extremely passive in this entire team fight. He's now 3, 5, and 9. Pele kills Manticore in mid. Merlin kills the Hercules over here in this. What is happening? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Pele goes right in for some invade XP. Trying to finish that full. He is full build. Pele finally has his full build online. He's 6, 6, and 6. I want to know how Ishtar ended up in the backline on that last fight. I'm so confused how that happened. The Ishtar ended up under the tier 2 tower by herself. This is chaos. I don't even know why the Manticore was in mid by himself. Just stay grouped with your team, man. I think that's my new pet peeve. The worst players try to go for these weird split pushes and have no information and don't know how to win their 1v1 when they get challenged. So just group. You don't have to worry about that stuff. Might see a fight here in mid. Horus misses another stun. Magi does not get burned though. Ares getting heavily poked. Manticore's doing good damage now, but if it's not a squishy, it's not enough. Serb with an ult. Ares gets pulled in. Ares gets stunned, but no knockup. Knock comes after. Pele with the blink ult in, or no ult. There's the blink knockup. Oh my gosh. Pele gets the kill. He might get executed. Thanatos gets the execute. Huge turnaround. At the same time, though, Serb falls. Merlin dead. Serb dead. Pele dead. Blue team disengaging. Fire Giant's back up. Cheese Nips is backing right next to this team again. He's risking it. Is Hercules that squishy? That Hercules took so much damage right there. Let's look at the graphs here. XP is 6k in favor of blue. Most people are hitting level 20 now, so that doesn't matter too much. Gold is only 2200 in favor of blue. Item wise, we're starting to see a lot of these full builds finish up. Merlin still hasn't finished his full build. Everyone else has for this team. On the flip side, it's the Ishtar and the Ares who are not full build yet. Oh, and the Hercules. 3 of them are not full build. That's scary for blue. Blue needs a big advantage here because 2 of their players don't have an item. Everyone else is full build. Who's going to throw worse? At this point, these games are just wild. People are getting picked left and right from the weirdest engagements. They're not even positioning up with the grass from Manticore because their team isn't here. They can't. They aren't. Look at how spread out they are. Their support Horus is playing like an assassin right now instead of face checking. And everyone's just staring at each other. Hercules is counter warding. Ares gets a little bit of poke off. Serb counter poking onto that Ares. Horus initially goes in, but then right away just walks out of the team fight. Horus is gonna be able to heal this up fairly easily. They're all sitting in the grass. I don't know if red team is scared, if they're not sure. This grass is on a red ward. So if they walk into this grass, the enemy team is going to know they're in here. There they go. They know. They aren't reacting. Kind of slow. Manticore ults the air. Horus going with the dive ultimate. Takes the team with them. Thanatos up in the air in the back. Manticore's going to die to Hercules back here. Thanatos does not get an execute. Hercules misses the stun. Pele kills Thanatos. Merlin kills Ishtar. Manticore just now dies. Horus gets a double knockup. What in the world? Red team loses 1. Blue team loses 2. What is happening? What? Merlin falls to Pele now. 3 dead for blue. Pele just getting a ton of picks. Last minute. I don't know what's going on. Pele might go in 1v2 against this Serb. He leaves the knockup. Smart play. Insta heal out of Horus. This has got to be red team setting up for fire, right? Pele's backing? He cancels the back. Thank goodness gracious. Fire giant being done. I don't know what's going on. Serb kind of sticking around. Horus was face checking for a second. Morgan Le Fay's here now for secure. They just got to make sure they don't mess this up. It should be very hard to throw this fire giant. The Morgan Le Fay just wasted her 1 though. They're buying a lot of time. Serb is just getting destroyed. There's the death. Pele blink. Is that a blink from Pele? No, that was just the brawl engagement. Those are ultimate. Red team gets the fire. Enhanced fire, 35-minute mark. Ishtar even got the fire giant. She had respawned already. This is a bad situation to be in for blue team. At this stage, I don't think Manticore can do what he needs to do. He's not going to carry. No crit build. He's not going to hard carry in against this enhanced fire. If Ishtar does just this, stands in the back and holds left click, they will win the game. If the Ishtar bad fight from blue and red could run it down. 1 bad fight from red and blue could run it down.
Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
What are you guys freaking out about? I don't know what's happening in chat. You guys are doing crazy. Red team finally grouped, running it down. The enhanced fire allows them to insta kill these objectives. So if they don't hesitate and they just walk in here, they should be fine. Thanatos sitting in the grass. Manticore sitting in the grass. Serb probably going to look for the engage. He hits 2. It's the front line though. A lot of damage is coming out onto this front line and no follow-up from red team. Red team is letting their front line just die. No follow-up. Ares falls for free. Pele with the blink knockup, but it hits nothing. Red team throws. Oh my gosh, the backline. Horus is in. Huge kill into the Ishtar. 0 damage from Ishtar again. Hercules is going to fall here, getting melted by the Merlin. Horus is still W King. Beads out on that Morgan Le Fay, and she gets knocked up. She's dead. That's the game. This should be the game. Does blue team realize? Run it down. Run it down. No backing. Run it down. He might have TP. They have wards, so if he has TP, they're fine. Thanatos is coming out of base too. They should be running it down to end. What is this? They've got 30 seconds to end the game. And Thanatos is playing defense. Serb is TPing, I pray. He's sitting in the base, waiting for a ward. He's got to be waiting for a ward. There it is. Yep, Serb TPing. Thanatos still playing defense. What are you doing? This Pele can't end the game in 2 seconds. Get with your team. You guys can end the game. They're not going for the end. They're just taking the Phoenix. They're going to go mid tower. No way. No shot, guys. You had 30 seconds on 3 targets and a Pele with nothing up and an Ares with nothing up. This Pele might end up getting a counter kill here. These guys are out of position. They're so out of position. This Thanatos is doing a really bad thing. There's the Pele instant go to Thanatos. He could have kept going onto the servers, but he doesn't. Thanatos is making extremely questionable plays. Hyper questionable plays. This is gold platinum. That's crazy. The enhanced fire from red turns into a free Phoenix for blue, which should have been a game ending from blue. If I'm blue team there, I'm ending the game because that's been our closest shot at, you know, actually pushing a lead after the 20-minute mark. That's wild. Horus is having a big game, by the way. I don't know how he was that deep into the backline, but he was doing a good job. Check player damage done. What do we got? What do we got? Manticore, 47,000 damage. Morgan Le Fay, 44,000 damage. What? Ares just blink ulted the air. Ares blink ults nothing. What a massive misplay at 39 minutes into the game. No shot. No way. Red team does have so much vision here. They're pulling the fire despite Ares being at half health, throwing his ult into the wind. Goodness gracious. Blue team, are you gonna go for a play here? What's happening? They're still on the fire. Hercules finally drops it. Ishtar, has Ishtar have any damage done in this match? 10k. She finally broke the 5 digits. Whew. Red team still has to defend left. What is Thanatos doing? Why are you split pushing the wave that already has Phoenix? What are you doing over here, man? Is he gonna try to go for a 1v1? Why are you splitting the lane that's already pushing itself? No shot. He stays here, right? He's still pushing this. Pele's gonna come over here. Pele wins this 1v1 every time. 100% of the times Pele wins this. Pele knows. Pele goes for the blink. Ult's in. Oh, cheese nips. Ults. Is he gonna turn? He's gonna run. He's disengaging. The instant run. Why even be over here if this is all you were gonna do? Oh, Pele's still looking. Pele has blink. Pele has blink.
Your Titan is under attack.
There's the instant dip from Thanatos. Red team is on the fire. Is at full health though. Blue team just watching and waiting patiently. Fire down to 60%, 50%. It's going down a little bit quicker now. 40, 30. They're gonna drop it here and look for the fight. It looks like smart play. Serb jumps in. Hercules taking a lot of poke. This fire giant is still low. Oh my gosh, Hercules gets pulled. What is happening? Manticore ulting. Pele in the back of the Thanatos. Manticore kills the Hercules. His fire is still aggroed. Ishtar finally gets a kill. Manticore. Oh, Manticore almost one-shots the Morgan Le Fay. Pele looking to re-engage. Fire is still aggroed. There's another kill for Ishtar. A kill for Pele. Red team gets fire for free. This could be the game. This could be the game. I don't know what Thanatos is doing. He's hunting. There's no way he goes in here. He's gonna chicken out. Oh, he wins the ult.
Double kill. Your Titan is under attack. I need repairs.
This commentary is some fire.
Wow, that just happened. I don't know what to tell you. Extremely poor decision making coming out of that Thanatos. Serb goes into the 1v3, does a lot of damage actually. Does a lot of damage there. I don't think he burned any actives. He did. He got Ishtar's beats at the end of that fight. Ishtar might have just tripled her damage, by the way, in that team fight. Nope, I lied. She literally got 3,000 damage on the team fight. Actually, is decent amount of damage considering that she did go up 30% damage done. All right, Gold Fury now being pulled by red. Mid Phoenix is down. 1 tower left, 2 Phoenixes to go. Enhanced fire. Left Phoenix is alive. Oh, the left Phoenix lives here for red team. Massive waves coming out off of that Gold Fury. I want to see red group and just zerg down a Phoenix with no hesitation. Back up, you know, backline diving, everything diving, just commit. What's up, Mustang? I'm good, man. What the fuck you been? Blue team playing it smart, not leaving too far off of their Phoenix line. With this mid Phoenix pushed in though, this should create a huge amount of space for Pele to loop around here and play on this side of the map, which makes it very, very difficult to defend. Defending one way in or out, not that big a deal. When you have to start defending from the side, it's hard to watch all the sides and not just back up and end up giving up position. Thanatos still here farming. If Pele gets a pick here, the game's over. The game's over. That's it. Cheese Nips, I don't know what you're doing, man. I have no idea what you're doing. You've literally done everything I've taught people to not do for the last 10 years. I'm mind blown. I don't... That's bad. That's the game. That's the game. Beads on Merlin. Ares ult coming out there to do it, but I mean, red team. Oh, Merlin does a ton of damage there. Serb lives. Herc's trying to take this Phoenix by himself. Red team might look to re-engage, but Ishtar's low. Pele's low. That damage from Manticore and from Merlin was ridiculous. All red team had to do was dive on the Ares. When the Ares blinked in, the whole team should have moved up. And Ares should have not had to all the way back here. That should have been a Phoenix dead. Somebody dead on blue. Game over. All right, red team's re-heal or regain all their health. They're back in. There goes the Phoenix. Very scary there, though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, this is 4v5. Thanatos not up. If Thanatos is up there, he gets a double execute, and they win the game. Remember, blue team had a chance to end the game. They should have ended the game this match. But whoever made the decision or the shot call to not end absolutely just tanked their chance of winning this game unless something crazy happens here. I saw Miami's getting crushed. I mean, UConn was up 9-0 in the first like 5 seconds of the game. Why didn't red team end? They can't. They used all their actives there before pushing that Phoenix. Red team, what the hell? Serb just ulted the air. All right, Serb ult's down for a little bit. Blue team is gonna have all their actives by the next team fight. Red team is not. Actually, red team's gonna have a lot of actives. They don't have shell though. Horus has beads. The Horus went beads, belt of the berserkers, so no shell, no anti-heal, beads for selfish game. That's a questionable beads because he can just ult whatever he needs to disengage right away. Fire's gonna fall here free for red. Blue team just playing defense. If Thanatos gets picked again, I'll lose my mind. The Morgan versus Merlin build, they're both standard builds. They're the same build. They're both building the exact same thing, and they're both good builds. Here we go. Mid Phoenix is up, but it'll probably fall to those creeps unless Thanatos defends it. And I know he's afraid to leave his tower now after getting picked. Oh, red team coming in, enhanced fire, 46-minute mark. Serb gets a 3-man ultimate. Necros beads instantly. A lot of damage there onto the Merlin. Beads when the Merlin gets pulled. He's dead. He beads too early. Serb's gonna fall too. Pele gets turned on but doesn't die. There's a free Phoenix. That Merlin just threw. That Merlin just threw so hard. Oh my goodness, Merlin just threw. He beads early on the Ares ult through the game. Pele tried to full commit on Manticore, beats Aegis from Manny. There goes the Titan. It's gone. Red team with the dub. Blue team loses. Goodness gracious. Hard match to watch in some of those situations, some of those decisions, man. The blue team, they wiped him on the Phoenix and then should have ended the game and just chose not to. That's crazy. Damage wise, we got 61 out of Manticore, 24 out of mid Merlin, 22 out of jungle Thanatos. Whew. Low wards from Horus. That's why are you the least ward on your team? That's embarrassing. Flip side, Morgan Le Fay 52k, Pele 40k, Ishtar only 18,000 damage done. A lot of wards though. These supports getting out warded. That's mind-blowing. My brain hurts. Why didn't blue team end the game?